Peace and blessings, love and light, and welcome to day 278 of the 365-day challenge. It's your girl, Kim, and happy Soulful Sunday. I hope that you all had a spectacular day and that you're continuing in your healthy habits, mind, body, and spirit to make overall wellness a habit. Okay, this is a super late post. I got stuck in a flight delay on my way back from my trip, and so I didn't get a chance to send out my recording in a timely manner, but that's all right. I'm still here, okay? And we've been talking about reducing stress during the holidays, and we talked about travel a couple of days ago, and sometimes it can be stressful if things like flight delays take place. But that's why, again, it's important for us to get there on time, to find out the information, and to have a plan B if necessary. Okay, and so that's what happened here. I made sure that I had some time filtered in so that way I can make it to work tomorrow. And so it all worked out. So even though it was a late night, again, I'm still here. So let's talk about some things that you can do to de-stress during the holidays. And another tip is to make sure that you're enjoying family on your terms. Okay, and what that means is that even when we go visit family, sometimes it may be necessary to stay at an Airbnb or a hotel, as opposed to staying at a relative's home. Even though it can be cost effective, sometimes it just can be a little cramped, or it may not be as comfortable. You may not be able to spread out or have a little bit of that, a little bit of personal time for yourself, if you're staying at a relative's home. So you have to be able to weigh the cost. If it's something that you can do, then opt to have that little bit of extra space and wiggle room, because sometimes, when we go to visit family, we don't want to be immersed in our family the entire time, especially if we have certain habits and routines that we do. We want to still have opportunity to do those things, but then once those things are done, then we can go ahead and spend that time, that quality time with our family. But having that little bit of space, having that ability to walk away for a few minutes and just to enjoy some personal time is important, even when we're spending time with family. So again, you're spending time with family on your terms in a way that's going to make the trip pleasurable and not a stressor. If you like to move around, or if you're going to a area where family is, where you can do a little bit of sightseeing, go and incorporate some of that in the visit as well, so that way it's not a feeling of pressure. When you're around family, you want to be around them, but you also want to be able to have some time to step away and, again, to engage in those healthy habits that you've created. Because sometimes when we're with family, we tend to do things that are not the norm, or we may do things that are a little out of character, or things that we don't get an opportunity to do when we're not with family. And most of the time it's around eating. So, you want to make sure that you're continuing in your healthy habits even when you're away. So give yourself enough space to be able to do that. All right. And with that, I'm going to say enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope that you are having a spectacular day, and that if you worship today, that the message is one that you can carry with you in your spiritual toolbox and through the rest of the coming week. And with that, I'm going to say be sure to sprinkle self-love and self-care all over yourself. And until I see you guys tomorrow, I say peace.